Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure on the PC. We are in... Well, I guess we're still in Fishmouth, but we're in, like, the lair of the Butcher. The enigmatic character that we've never seen, but is apparently running all the cult things going on with Cthulhu. We're in this room with these panels, control panels, and some sort of weird gibberish wingdings text. And I was a little kerfuffled. So, of course, I looked it up. Because, I thought it was odd that I was struggling here. And, of course, I was pretty much almost exactly there. So close. The problem was this was not the right harp symbol. I picked this. It's supposed to be this. So close.
It's a small piece of ripped cloth caught on the edge here. Whoever they were, I really hope they didn't end up in the darkness below.
Idiot! Left toward the bay, right toward the EOD! Get it through your thick skull!
I really don't need it. Maybe just its story. Whatever passage used to be here, it's now a big, black, intimidating hole. If this used to lead to Kraken Bay, well, it don't anymore. It just leads down.
Take it down!
I'm not really into exploring huge chasms with no bottom to be seen.
Okay. Let me check the memo. Someone yelled left towards the bay, right towards the EOD. Aha. Oh. Oh. Ah. It's all come together. Because I thought the word was bath. And I was like, well, that's gibberish, I guess. But no, it was bay. And now the right is the EOD. E F D E F G H I J K L M N O. We have to get like Nicolas Cage in here. There we go. A B C D. All right.
And what did we do? Trusted the Butcher, put our faith in the Carnifex, double-crossed by that freak, denying the dreamer his meal, running away with it. That was his payment for our stupid, misplaced loyalty. How do you think this looks like in the eyes of Father Dagon, huh? And I tell you right now, it is as clear as pure seawater to me that the starry knowledge was always behind that lunatic. I know some of you do not see the starry fools as a threat. Ha! You think me mad? You think I am making this up? This very night, a false preacher was spouting blasphemies about Mother Hydra and Father Dagon right outside the Finman house. Good thing a true believer cast the first stone. Well, egg. And the crowd swiftly dealt with the poisonous snake. But it happened. Truly it has happened in our Fishmouth during our festival.
Okay.
Kooky, freakish cultists. Look at those idiots. I can't throw the hunter's mark that far.
What have we done,
You know.
brothers?
I don't want them to know I'm here. Kooky.
Okay, what do we got? We got pebbles.
Son of a squid!
I am shaking with fear, brothers.
Can't throw him at the head guy. What the fuck?
Hunter curse you.
Look
Oh my
around
God.
you, huh?
Haunter!
Those mounds of food we threw into the Kraken's gaping maw.
I can't throw the.
Son of a
We could have feast, huh?
That's strange.
The meal.
What is?
Take and
What
curse
fools we were.
you.
What did the butcher call it? His
Fish
little one?
takey.
Barracuda breath.
Oh my God.
Curse his name.
Stars fall on you.
Huh?
Stars? I thought these guys were all about fish.
I speak.
Enough of this masquerade!
I knew it! Treason!
There has been one true God, you fish-loving heathens, and his name is the Haunter.
How dare you speak that name in the house of Dagon?
You broke into our temple and stole the Trapezohedron! Now you're going to pay!
We'll feed you to the fish!
Give us the book!
No, you give us the book!
Oh my god, little kid! What are you doing?
As Rome burned and Nero watched and fiddled, so too we witnessed the fish take vengeance on the fishermen.
Not sure it's the right comparison, Mr. Bizarra. I'm just worried about the kid.
No need, Gramps. I'm well and happy. No one's hurting the fishies anymore. And their bellies are nice and full now.
You really shouldn't have witnessed that. Except you sort of made it happen.
Well, a perfect ending
Damn
of the
it.
festival for everyone. Hooray!
Don't call me Grandpa.
Okie doke. I'll be on my way. Before Mom and Dad and Grandma notice that I'm missing. It's been fun. See you around.
Take care, kid. Crazy world we live in, huh, Mr. Basara? Thank you for your business, by the way.
I sincerely don't know whether thanks are in order. I'm
Whoops.
more confused with each passing hour, but my resolve grows stronger.
So, what are you doing in this building of all places? Keeping tabs on the esoteric order? Looking for Olmstein? Sightseeing?
You might joke about the sightseeing, but that is part of why I'm here. All across this accursed world, the storm rages ever more powerful, and I strongly expect some kind of sign soon.
They changed Don's voice actor?
What sign? And why here of all places?
Maybe a reason for a bell to ring through a terrible storm.
News sure does travel fast.
This is the highest steeple in Fishmouth, with the grandest, most resonant bell in miles. This is where I'll wait for a sign, for as long as it takes.
And awaken the beast? How do we know that's a good thing?
We don't, but it is written, so it shall come to be.
This could be the start of a fascinating philosophical debate. If only we had time.
It's either like a different voice actor or they called him back into the studio much later and he sort of was like trying to get the voice back.
I need answers. I need to know what the hell's going on here.
Ask.
Help us find and stop this butcher, Barnabas.
Carnifex terribilis. What did you find out from scouring Fishmouth in its festival hours, Seeker?
The butcher was definitely in cahoots with.
Oh, God.
The Starry Knowledge Cult.
Doubtful.
Wait, no. I mean... the Esoteric Order of Dagon. I'm convinced he used them to raise some kind of sea creature, codenamed MCHK.
The Half-Gufa. And what of its purpose?
The meal. That's what they called it. These EOD kooks thought they were raising the sea monster as an edible tribute to Dagon.
They trusted the butcher. Huh.
He obviously took his meal, this MCHK, whatever it is, and escaped. Question is, where'd he go? Any ideas?
Not exactly, but keep this in mind. Olmstein always watches, and always leaves something behind to push you in the right direction.
Well, ain't that nice of him. There is this sign that's associated with Olmstein. Tell me what you think it means.
Could be the visual representation of a formula, a constellation. Could be a map.
Thanks. I'll give it some thought. I've come across terrible things in the butcher's pits. What were they?
It is clear to me that Fishmouth holds more secrets than can be dug at in this small window of time we have, and time is not on our side.
Not since we found that damn Necronomicon.
Some use it to spawn horrible monsters. Some to make cats speak.
Some might say it's the same thing. How do we fix that?
What Olmstein allowed, Olmstein can undo. Find the enemy, thwart his plans, and Olmstein will reward you.
I wish I had your confidence, Barnabas. I don't have time for this. I've gotta go. I gotta meet Buzz and Peace and try to put the pieces together.
The other guide you. Do your best to find out where the butcher is headed, and put an end to his plans, whatever they are. I will stay here and...
Wait for a sign. See ya, Barney.
Damn it. I've got like finger spasms.
Hey, kids.
He's back! Nice place you've got here, Don!
Glad to see you made it all right, buddy.
Scared the living daylights out of us. No offense, dude.
None taken!
Yeah, Fishmouth was interesting. Met your dad finally, Peace.
Oh yeah? Is he alright?
He's good. He's in a steeple, waiting for a sign.
Sounds like Dad.
Can we please skip the niceties and put our heads together?
Right. I made my way into the butcher's laboratory.
Ah! Sorry, bad flashback. Would you please excuse me?
Sure thing, Otis. Go get some rest.
The butcher. He wasn't still there, was he?
I just missed him.
What did you find that could be relevant?
MCHK seemed to be an important acronym.
What's that about?
I've got a theory. MC might stand for mind control. There was all kind of brain-related imagery in his lab. How else do you control a huge sea creature? As for HK... Hyperkraken. Mind-controlled Hyperkraken. There was a picture of a kraken, one of a human, and one of a pair of dragon wings in his lab. That's gotta be it. That's what we're dealing with here.
Sounds really scary, Don.
Either way, he apparently used the cult to get the monster bred and fed, and then ran away with it to who knows where.
The Half-Gufa. What will he do with it?
Huge biological weapon under your control. I can think of a number of things.
Oh boy. We need to get this guy.
That's great and all, but you know, my problem?
Remember what this is really all about?
The butcher and Olmstein? there's a connection there.
We gotta stop always being one step behind them. The festival. Fishmouth really knows how to party. What I can say for sure is that the Esoteric Order's been brought down a few notches. And so is the Starry Knowledge Cult.
Nice going, man.
Wasn't me who did it. It was a short, weird little girl who really loves her fishies.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, other than that, I'm afraid Fishmouth and its creepy inhabitants remain a mystery. For now. The stabilizing element, Olmstein's constant.
What did that say again?
A terrible storm and 3 bells ringing throughout it shall awaken the beast.
What are your thoughts on it?
The end of all this. What Peace said when I called you guys. It makes sense. I just don't know that I want all this to end with a beast awakening.
None of us really do.
I stand by my conviction. Just like the Necronomicon, this is all just ever-changing chaos. So Olmstein wrote the ending down and set it in stone.
Wrote the ending? What does that even mean?
He is not
Ah.
like us. Can't you grasp the concept of divinity? If he wrote it down, it will happen.
Oh, man.
Where are we on Olmstein's sign?
I'm stumped. What do you think it could be?
Constellation?
See, that was the first thing we thought of, but it doesn't match any known stars.
Still feels like something viewed from above. Wait, I have an idea. Hand over that mouse, Buzz.
Okay.
I'm not prying into Dawn's personal files. I'm not prying into Dawn's personal files. I'm not prying into Dawn's personal files. Maybe it's a map.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
There was a bell in Paris. There was a bell in Fort Maris. Dawn, you said my dad's in a steeple in Fishmouth. There's a bell there too. What do you know? It's Point Nemo.
Point what?
Earth's pole of inaccessibility. It's the one point in the ocean that's farthest from any land. There should be nothing there.
Maybe look it up in recent news on that, the thing there.
Looking it up on the thing. Okay, what I'm finding are crazy conspiracy theories about expeditions to Point Nemo going back more than a century.
Anything remotely recent?
Decades ago, a ship called the Alert, rumored to be carrying a huge cargo of explosives, never returned apparently.
Sounds, encouraging.
So we've got 3 bells plus Point Nemo. That's got to be it. We're going, right?
Hold your horses, buddy. Say we go there. What do we do about the bells?
I can get a hold of Vlad.
I can find a way to reach Dad.
I got Serge eaten out of my palm, so I'm sure we can coordinate. Ring them all at once. We can awaken the beast, but do we want to? Or does that help the butcher?
Think about it. If he ran away with it, it means that the butcher's in control of this monster. This beast, right? Just a theory, but these bells might snap the creature out of it.
Yeah, 3 bells ringing thousands of miles away. Completely realistic.
No, it makes a lot of sense, and it fits the constant. Let's get in touch with all 3 of them and tell them to, wait for a sign. We're a creative bunch. We'll come up with something should we need to, right?
Preparedness has always been our forte. What do I really have to lose at this point? The end of the world it is.
It's just the farthest point from land. Doesn't really end there.
It doesn't, huh? Tell me more.
This is going to be one long trip.
Ladies and gents, it's kinda crazy, but we're really here.
As far away from civilization as humanly possible.
Not just humanly.
Oh, right.
3 months worth of rent money says what we're looking for is on the top of that mountain over there.
I don't know. Did you see that crazy looking beach? I think our best bet is to split up and...
Search for clues?
Well, yeah, actually.
It might increase our chances of finding this butcher. Peace. How about we take the mountain?
Well, Cat, I hope you brought sunblock, cause it's time to hit the beach.
Buzz, don't make this worse than it has to be.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
Nervous?
Okay, scared. I'm really freaking scared.
Let's do this. And whoever finds the butcher first? Actually, I don't know. Fingers crossed.
Okay. Point Nemo. Didn't really look like Earlier or anything, but...
Point Nemo. Hopefully, it all ends here, once and for all.
Is it me, or does this place seem off somehow? And for some reason, that huge, not quite full moon up there is particularly bothersome.
Gibbous.
What?
Gibbous. Almost but not quite fully revealed. It's what you call that kind of moon.
Whatever you say, Madam Scientist. Let's just... Whoa! What is this?
I don't know, but you look repulsive.
What is this? What have I turned into?
You sort of look like discarded deli meat slapped together.
No, what? This is not me.
You just got transformed, against your will, into something you despise. Sucks, huh?
I'm an abomination, Kitty. But I didn't even do anything. Oh, God. Oh, no. Do you think this is permanent?
Apparently not.
Oh, what now? What do I look like now?
Basic? Blocky?
Everything is squares. I'm squares. Ah!
Whoa. Yeah, I kind of prefer the previous look, to be honest.
What fresh hell? What even am I?
Some kind of... You're like, I give up.
I feel a panic attack coming.
This place is really doing a number on you.
Wait! I'm back! Oh, praise the infinite universe, I am back! That was scary as...
I hate to be the ever cynical one, but I have a bad feeling. I think it's...
What?
Yep, it's cyclical.
No!
The bad news is, you seem to keep transforming. The good news, it's only happening to you.
What can we do, Kidday?
Suck it up and press on, Kerwin.
You're right. Let's keep going.
He's from Cronenberg world.
Apparently, that's what they call a gibbous moon. Almost completely visible, but not quite. Were I more literarily inclined, I'd say that it's almost metaphoric in a way. But it's just a stupid moon. She's fooled me enough on moon phases today. I'm sort of focused down here, actually. Bizarre, moss-covered monoliths are strewn all over this beach. I can see disturbing hieroglyphs all over them. No idea what they stand for. This place makes zero sense. Not worth bothering her about. Don't know what to do about them. It's a normal-looking archway. I mean normal considering the circumstances. Looks very passable through.
Okay. Oh, God.
I can't pass through for some reason. Made it through. Come on, kiddo.
Look at that.
I don't know how to describe it, but it looks both painterly and pasted on. Really strange stuff. Something's stopping me from passing through this arch. It just looks surreal and out of place.
I can't pass through for some reason.
Something's... Oh, God! It's like a living, throbbing, organic archway. It's grossing me out, man. I know I'll have to, but I dread even coming close to it. Ugh.
I can't pass.
Dude, have you ever encountered puzzles this complex?
It's a really blocky arch thing. It's like it's not fully loaded or something.
God, what do we do?
Very pixelated.
Oh.
So at least we're putting this insanity to use somehow.
Just keep going, please.
That's where we need to make it to. Man, I hope Dawn and Peace have it easier than us.
What? What could be easier than this?
Looks like quite the climb. We'll get there, together. Hopefully, we'll get there soon. Not going further without Kid-A.
Are you shitting me?
Kid-A, this might be a weird thing to ask, but remember when I brought lady friends home?
Yeah, those were rare enough occasions that I can remember. Oh, I see where you're going with this. I have no interest in that. All the kissy sounds are just... ugh. I'd tune them out.
Whew, good to know.
What's a bit harder to tune out are the audio-olfactory clues to how your digestive system works. Or, rather, does so poorly.
What?
Ugh, just don't fart around me anymore, okay?
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry. Still mad about being humanized?
Very much so.
Okay, just checking. Kitty, help me out. How do we get past these arches?
It's got to have something to do with this morphing business.
Huh. By the way, I've been meaning to tell you. I think I feel the Necronomicon, vibrate.
Maybe it's just you, shaking in your pants?
Maybe.
Hey!
Whoa.
What the heck did you do, Kerwin?
It worked! The Necronomicon actually worked on you!
Did you think I wasn't going through enough already? Look at me!
I know, but this might be helpful.
I hate you, Buzz.
Good to know you stay the same regardless of definition.
Oh no, this is insulting.
I don't know, you actually look kinda cute.
Shut up, you monster.
Okay, I think we might have got this one.
Well, at least you can turn me back to normal.
I think we got this one. I think so. Mm-hmm.
It's like this stone thing with holes in it.
It's called a steel.
How do you know these things? Those holes, though, looks like it might have a function. Hey, can you try and see if that thing activates?
I don't think I have enough limbs.
Well, we can fix that problem.
Hey, can you try and...
It's pretty freaky, man. That took a while. Still going.
Repulsive, but pretty darn useful.
Get him out of that. Okay.
Looks like a statue of two strange-looking beings. Their heads are trilobed and weird.
Trilobed? I'm impressed.
They seem really interested in sword-holding dude. I think she's helped enough in here. They're creeping me out. I don't want to. Where have I seen this branch before? Ugh, it's killing me. Oh, wait, that's right. Painted on the wall right across from the dorm. What the heck? Dude, this is freaky. Nah, there's gotta be another way. It looks pretty firmly attached to the spheroid. Half of a carved-out globe on some kind of pedestal. Is this supposed to be a planet? An asteroid? Kinda looks like one of those trilobe beings is peeking out from inside it. Eerie. I'm not having her climb in there. I have no use for it.
You have no use for anything.
Pretty badly damaged statue of a humanoid holding a sword. That sword looks really neat. It's really weird. Whenever I look at it, I kind of feel the Necronomicon vibrating. I think she's helped enough in here. I don't know how.
Then do this.
Blocky. I think... Little bit less disturbing now. I think she's...
Nice.
I'll just pick it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Finally have a sword. Now we can cut this branch.
I won't risk destroying it.
God damn it.
I'll just...
Alrighty. What else can we do?
There's a
Okay, what else can we do?
They
feel unchangeable.
Oh, what the heck is this now?
Being censored.
Much like myself, everything is shifting between these four states. I'm cool with one of them.
There's dicks everywhere on screen. You can't see them.
Bonkersville.
Oh, never mind.
I'm doing my best to ignore the insanity surrounding me. Nothing Kitty can do about it. Nothing I can do about it.
The fiery pits.
Gigantic pits, and there's bubbling lava down there. Encouraging. There's also the occasional low rumbling. Yep, everything's gonna be fine. No way. She's not going down there.
Yeah, that's probably good.
A magic-looking circle. It's on that disgusting, throbbing island there. Maybe I could somehow activate it. Doesn't seem to do anything by itself. I think we'll have to work together on this one, kidday.
All right, I trust you. I'm officially in full collab mode.
How did she get there? How did I get there? Okay, I guess we're just teleporting now. Yeah, but doesn't. Well, clearly I don't exactly understand what's happening here. I mean, only two of us be doing things.
A magic-looking circle on a relatively normal-looking island. Maybe I could somehow activate it.
Yeah.
Looks like a magic circle on that collage-looking island. Maybe I could somehow activate it.
Well, we know we can activate it. That's not the issue.
It's weird. Feels like I'm imbued with the book's power. I think I can activate it myself.
Not what I want to hear.
Don't think that would help.
I mean, is there an order? Is it an order thing, or is it a specific set thing?
I can't cast the book in the fiery pits. I still need it for Kitty.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather not use the book here.
Alright, so it's nothing with items or anything, it's just... Huh. I don't even know what clues I have.
Praise the Gibbous moon.
That's weird. Okay. Oh, no. Even though I activated it second, But that doesn't... I really have no idea. Like, what is... There's, like, no indication I'm doing anything correct or incorrect. And there's no clues.
A magic circle. It's floating on that blocky-looking island. Maybe I could somehow activate it.
Well, okay. There are 4 different islands.
Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it.
I still don't get it.
It's the states. The states need to fit. Come on, we got this.
Okay. But I can't change myself. Did I stop? There we go. But now I'm back to normal. Well, I guess Kitty can just do it all, right? Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. Oh, whatever. We'll have Kitty do it. Yeah, I guess that doesn't make any sense. There we go. So now I just need to change to normal, I guess. Normal would work. There we go. Oh, not quite done. Got him. Nice, nice. God.
Dad? Are you alive in there?
Still kicking, Schrodinger.
Oh, God. Are you okay? Can you breathe? What do we do?
Yeah, I can breathe all right. There are mechanisms inside this thing.
Well, that's good to hear, because I see nothing on my end here.
We can't let this slow us down, Buzz. Try and figure out your way forward while I work on this.
On it.
Okay.
Someone's earthly remains. Someone who never made it out of
These
here.
are the final words of Captain Johansson of the Alert. I don't have any kind of recording device. I only hope this ungodly place with all its strained magic will somehow retain my last utterances. Whoever you are, if you can hear this, know that this wretched place you've made your way to must be wiped off the face of the earth. That is what me and my shipmates on the Alert came here to do. Once we deciphered the sign, we left Oslo for Point Nemo with a ship full of explosives and fuses, hell-bent on destroying this island where the evil book is at its most powerful. I won't waste my breath on my exploits concerning the Necronomicon. If you are here, you must be aware of the generations it has tricked into playing its awful roles, and then led here to be made to disappear. When we embarked on this journey, we knew full well of the dozens that have failed before us. However, we have accomplished more than any of them. This horrible island is surrounded by active underwater volcanoes, and I can only hope that we've managed to rig them all to explode to trigger their eruption. We have started with the detonator on the highest mountain peak and worked our way down. It did not come without sacrifices. The crew was driven crazy by the monstrosity of what they kept transforming into. By the time we were setting charges underwater, myself and First Mate Green were the only sane men left. That's when we saw it. My God, we had found more than we had bargained for. The thing that should not be. We were driven mad with fear. I fled in terror, and somehow clawed my way into this hall. I am probably on the side of the island we had not explored, and I see no way out of this hall where my bones will find their final resting place. I can only hope that Green set all the fuses before he lost his mind. Or his life. If someone ever hears this, the detonator on the highest peak, bury this place and the horror that slumbers beneath.
Okay. We'll try to do that.
Oh no. Some kind of knot inside this big stone slab. How many more obstacles do you have in store for me, Point Nemo? I've got to find a way to solve this. I've rearranged it. Nothing changed. I've rearranged it. Nothing changed. I've rearranged it. I've rearranged.
Okay.
There's a knot puzzle here that's kicking my butt.
Literally?
No, how would it?
I don't know. I can't see it. Don't yell at me.
I feel like ripping it to shreds.
Stay focused, Buzz. Find a way past it.
Kitty, everything okay in there?
Kerwin, I'm trying to work out these mechanisms. Unless it's really important, let me focus.
Okay.
Oh, we should just cut it. Like a cool, badass hero dude.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Kitty, can you hear me? I've opened this door. We can keep going now.
You can keep going. This contraption is way more complicated than I had anticipated. Go on ahead without me, Buzz.
What do you mean? I can't just leave you behind trapped like this. Didn't you hear that ghost thing? All the volcanoes around here are rigged to blow up.
Just go, Buzz. Find the butcher. Dawn and Peace might need you. I'll be okay. I'll try to make my way out of this trap.
Kitty, I can't.
Just go already. And be careful, Numbskull.
Kitty? I love you.
Get the out of here, Kerwin!
did not expect this here. What in heaven's name is this place? How can all this be here? This is straight up bizarre. There are framed pictures of some objects I've come across ever since this whole adventure began, like the exploding package and Priscilla's doll, but also of others that I don't recognize. These other objects vary from just unusual to ancient? What's the point of all this? Who the heck could this strange place belong to? I'm leaving everything as it is. Looks like there used to be pictures in these, but they're gone. Huh. Looking closer, there's a lot of wear and tear. Like they've seen a lot of different pictures come and go. Who put all of this here? Who lives here? Could it be... I'm leaving everything as it is. This looks just like Olmstein's sign, except there's a crazy amount of lines connecting tens and tens of dots all over the place. Can this mean that there are more than one signs? Olmstein, I can't wait for you to answer all my questions. I'm leaving a framed picture of an unusual crystal. I don't recall ever seeing this before. Maybe it's the stone from the stars that gave Dawn his mark, but there's really no way of knowing. Weird. I know what that is. Why it's framed and on display, that's a different story. Why would these three pictures be displayed more prominently than the others? I'm sick of looking at it.
Then don't look at it.
It's a book about ancient folk tales. It's open at Transylvania, Romania. Huh. This page describes the Miwara and Azor myth. Weird. This next page is about the castle and I think Vlad's ancestors and the masks. This can't be a coincidence. It's
Okay.
huge porthole looking out into a greenish abyss. There's something off about it, though.
Pretty awesome.
It's like it's shimmering every once in a while. I'm getting a very strange vibe from it.
Oh. What is happening? What the fuck? What is what? Look at all these people. Oh. Okay. These are the past 4 members. All coming together now.
It's the Earth, with a moon on a rotating arm attached to it. Wait a minute, what the? There's long red string hanging from the moon like it was cut or something. And I'm seeing dozens of shorter threads hanging from places all over the globe. The greenish light coming in from the portal is only illuminating 3/4 of the moon. I'm leaving Whoa. The title of the book is A Storm Over Fishmouth. What? Should I look deeper into this?
Yeah.
While on an antiquarian tour of an isolated fishing village called Fishmouth, A man called Robert Olmstein has an unexpected revelation. Olmstein? Robert Olmstein? What does this mean? Let's see what this page says. It had all started with the strange fishiness of the local populace, but now it was clear. There was more, so much more to this. It was as if whispers of dark ancient legends, revelations of unfathomable ancestry, madcap globetrotting adventurers, and the ever-present threat of slumbering horror were all coming together into one blood-red line under the watchful eye of the Necronomicon. Holy hardcover hermetical history, I've stumbled onto something big! I'll just keep reading, I guess. These stories are too dark and beautiful not to come to life, uttered Olmstein with an enigmatic smile. Even the one ending with this world's complete destruction? There is no story if there is nothing at stake, came Olmstein's answer. The roles are set, the actors will come and go, and we will be here, watching. And controlling it? Sometimes, when the time is right. Why not make it always? Always? Where is the fun in that? And he let go of the book, watching it drop in slow motion into the crowd below. The end. Whoa.
Huh.
This book is called The Case of Basil Dexter Kerwin. Basil Kerwin, a bookish nobody counting the days away behind his office desk, unveils a century-spanning relationship between himself and a wizard named Corvinus, and tries to avoid slowly transforming into something he detests. The pages are all crossed out and scratched over. It's hard to make out anything more. Corvinus. Oh no, I'm starting to feel faint.
Okay. Oh.
I've had enough. I'd better move on.
Cursor was off screen.
I'm out of here. Dawn and Peace need me. Goodbye, strange room.
I say that to myself whenever I leave a room. What the hell?
Like a moth to the flame, you finally made it! The carrier. Right on time.
Buzz, turn around! Run!
No, no, no. That is where you are wrong, little zealous fly. It is not him carrying the book. It was always the book carrying him here.
Nonsense. We were always right on your tail, Butcher.
Oh, because you chose to, right? Adorable. But enough about that. Hand over the book, carrier.
Or what?
Or I constrict those electricity fields and zap your friends just like the bugs that they are.
No, I think I'll use it to bend reality to my will.
We both know it does not work that way.
It already worked once.
Do I have to spell everything out for you? It worked once because it was written that it would. You had no say in this. The book chose the role, and now it returns to me for its final performance.
You're insane.
Bob Olmstein, or whatever he's calling himself. We're all just actors in his little production. Until you hand the Necronomicon over, that is.
I am not anyone's spawn, Butcher.
You have not caught on yet? Tough. I have no time to lay it out for you dimwits. Book, now!
What's going on? What's he saying?
What is Olmstein's nature? Tell me!
But it really is simple, little fly. You are all prisoners in Olmstein's web of fiction. while I will claw my way out of it.
So what's the book for?
A fine seeker you turned out to be. It is the magic wand in the illusionist's toolkit. This thing called Olmstein likes his stories. He simply set loose the magic wand into our boring world and watched it turn myth into reality. So many possible storylines he planted seeds for. The carrier, the seeker, the protector, the beast. Same roles, different actors. So much more fun when you defy all laws of nature and existence. Give me the book!
I'll never give you the book.
Then watch your friends here die.
No, wait!
You cannot stop me from reaching it. The crowning achievement of my life's work with flesh and blood and metal. Breathing life into one of Olmstein's favorite characters.
The mind-controlled Hyperkraken.
For now. But what matters is what it shall become. Ya Cthulhu! He who dreams at the bottom of the sea, awaiting his awakening. The perfect triangle.
The huge pair of wings you dug up in Forum Maris.
The first angle. Wings of the dragon.
The oversized kraken you raised in Fishmouth.
The second angle. Head of the kraken.
You.
The third angle. Iron will of man.
You're just mind-controlling some poor Frankenstein creature, you psycho.
Part man, part kraken, part dragon. Made one by the Necronomicon. And now, the moon is right.
So Olmstein is an...
Impress me. What is Olmstein?
A god. He must be a god. We are all messing with things that we don't understand.
Speak for yourself, little fly. I have really had enough talk now. Last warning before they die.
Okay. Here.
Welcome back, old friend.
So now what? You'll just become...
Cthulhu! Devourer of souls! An end to this wretched joke of a world!
Destroy the world? That's it? You either haven't thought this through or you're just bad crap nuts.
Negotiating terms, little fly. Yes, they're in control right now, up there in the moon. But once I stamp this world out, when just me and them are the ones left standing...
What? What happens?
Appreciation for a mortal that became a god. For the pawn that broke the rules and checkmated the king. I have created life before. And I will destroy and then repopulate this world the way I see fit.
Olmstein will never allow it.
Start over from scratch, with an invincible god of death ruling over darkness? Breeding my own ruthless kind, stamping out the weak. Nothing but chaos for years and years to come? That is not his kind of story. Him and his kind will just abandon this wretched earth, move on to the next toy and leave this one to me. Time to become Cthulhu.
Kitty!
Shh, shut up, dummy. How do I stop those force fields?
Forget those! All the underground volcanoes around this peak are rigged to explode. The detonator's got to be around here somewhere. Look for that.
Blow up volcanoes, awaken beasts for mind control. Got it. On it.
Okay.
This whole place is wired. I'll bet it's wired to blow stuff up.
Nice.
Thick red cables. They run all over the place. Hard to tell where to exactly. It's impossible to tell.
Okay.
Can't do anything. Quickly, hook up the detonator. It dies tonight. This whole... Quickly, it... Can't do... The Butcher! Finally in my sights, and I'm powerless. He's got a lot to answer for. If only I could get rid of this energy field. Just come a little closer, you maniac! I ain't getting anything. I can't reach the freak!
Whoa.
Cardboard boxes, discarded electronic devices, trash. Piles and piles of junk, strewn all over. I can barely make it out. Nothing here. Haunter's mark doesn't resonate.
That's it! That's the detonator! Shut up! What? No! No!
The detonator!
That's it! There's the detonator! Kidda, right below you!
All right, let's hope it makes a big enough splash.
Not so fast, you verbose vermin! Unless you want to fry, you are not touching that detonator.
No, no, no!
Feel that energy crackling in the air? I've reached the final 3 phases of the incantation. World, prepare to meet Cthulhu!
We gotta do something!
Yeah! Cthulhu Fatigan! Damn it! Ah! Kokamenayan! Yore Bithikasiyaha!
Umsing, where are you?
Tharanak Shog! Tharanaxia! Yeah! Yeah!
It's the detonator!
Yeah!
Our one chance to send a signal to Vlad and Serge and Barnabas. But it's engulfed in deadly electricity. Ugh. I don't know how to do it, but we need to push that button. It's our one shot. We need to push it and ring the bells. Time's running out. I can't reach it. That's the one way out of here. One route back to safety. I think I know what I have to do. I can't do it. Go back the way you came, Kitty. It's the only way out. I've failed you. I've dragged you along all over the place and achieved nothing. I ruined your life. I couldn't change you back. I lost the Necronomicon. And now this lunatic might turn into a god of death and destruction. You're innocent. Just run. Run as fast as you can.
Now, Buzz, it isn't easy to admit this, but I've discovered some surprising things about myself since this all started. Run away? Sorry, but that's not my style. Time for... well, no time left. Bye.
Little critter, your sacrifice was for naught. It has not awakened. It has not! Come back, little one. Why won't you listen to me?
Not the soulless beast she wanted us to think she was.
We're all gonna miss her, buddy. It's as if time stood still for her.
Time to rock and roll!
What? Why can't the game handle the credits? What the fuck happened? What was... Why did the cat become like Cthulhu? What is... I don't know. We'll not even talk about that, I guess. Okay. So there was a lot of things going. There were a lot of things going for Gibbous. Visually, I really liked it. For the most part, I thought they got the look of just a nice classic point-and-click adventure game down. It was all good. Voice acting was hit or miss. Some of it was really good. Other things just sort of annoyed me and were sort of amateurish, but by and large, it was good. The story was all right. It was sort of hard to follow, I guess. And it's like, was it really a Cthulhu adventure? I guess. I mean, we went to Fishmouth, I suppose, and there was the Necronomicon, and Cthulhu did make an appearance, so I suppose so. There were a bunch of references, and I really liked that. I mean, that's what I was hoping for. So it was, a nice-looking, classic point-and-click adventure game set in the Cthulhu mythos. That's what I thought it would be, and for the most part, that's what it ended up being. However, for one, there was way too much time where I wasn't doing anything. I was just like watching a film, which is fine if you make a film. It's not so good if you make a video game. For one, I think they just had way too much like observational monologuing for when like you're looking at stuff. I feel like they could have trimmed that down like in half at least. Because there were so many times where it was just like redundant and the characters were like repeating themselves, just using different words when you look at the same thing multiple times. And the reason I looked at everything is because you want to hear something funny or interesting or some reference or something like that. But a lot of times it's just nonsense, but you don't know that it's going to be nonsense until you hear it. So that was sort of annoying. And there were a lot of scenes that just go on and on with dialogue. Especially bad when you don't even have like a dialogue choices. It's just characters talking for a while. Which is, some people are perfectly fine with. It's just not something I care for in a video game. So I complain about that all the time. But I would say the really big problem in the game was difficulty, I guess. I think I would say almost certainly this is the easiest point-and-click adventure game I've ever played in my life. Because usually I gauge it by how often I have to look up the answer to something online. So like the Deponia games are pretty tricky. I end up looking a lot of shit up online, but I love those games. Like that's not bad. That's just how, that's just how it is. Because I like to try all the puzzles and I like to try to figure stuff out. That's part of the entertainment. This game, there was so much that was just completely hand holding and just, there were very few puzzles that required any sort of mental thought whatsoever. And so at that point, again, it's just like, why not just make a movie? And I feel like I keep saying this with like every Cthulhu Mythos game we play. Just make a movie. It'd be fine. It's a decent game, but it's not great. When I think of point-and-click adventure games, for me, the pinnacle, the greatest point-and-click adventure game ever made is Curse of Monkey Island. So I always compare everything to that. And I think the Deponia games come real freaking close. With, the art style, the humor, voice acting, puzzles, story, it all comes pretty damn close. But like that shining example of like the pirate insult mini game in Curse of Monkey Island compared to the rap battle mini game in Gibbous, it's just like, Why even have dialogue choices? Why not just whatever. So it's fine. It was a fine game, but I'll probably never replay it. So, but I hope that the company, I hope that the game was decently successful and they make some more, mythos point-and-click adventure games in this art style. But they sort of step up their game, so to speak, when it comes to actually creating a video game rather than like a visual novel. All right, I guess that's that then. So my name is Mangg. Game you just finished watching is Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure on the PC, and I'll see you fine folks around.